Hey, I'm Al McGee with YETicket.com. Well, the film I'm going to talk about right now is called The Trial of the Chicago 7. Now, this is going to be on Netflix on October the 16th. So make sure you watch it on Netflix because this is one of the best films of the year that I've seen. And this is about a trial, an incident that to me is historical. And you need to really watch this to learn much more what happened at that time and how the public felt about the Vietnam War and other issues at that time in 1968. Well, the Chicago 7, or originally the Chicago 8, the defendants were Abbie Hoffman, which is played by Sacha Baron Cohen. Jerry Rubin's played by Jeremy Strong. David Dellinger is played by John Carroll Lynch. Tom Hayden is played by Eddie Redmayne. Tom Furness is played by Daniel Flattery. Lee Weiner is played by Noah Robbins. Bobby Seale is played by Yala Abdul-Mateen II. He plays Bobby Seale. Again, the reason it is called the 7 instead of the 8 is because the judge, which is played by a very good actor and some very good acting in this, the judge was Judge Julius Hoffman, was played by Frank Langella. This is one of his best roles I've seen him in a couple of years, and he really played this judge the way he should have been played. One of the government prosecutors was Richard Schultz, which is played by Joseph Gordon-Levitt. I will tell you this, he did a great job in this film as the government prosecutor. Now, the 7 or the 8, they were charged by the U.S. government with conspiracy, inciting to riot, and other charges relating to the anti-Vietnam War and counterculture protests that took place in Chicago, Illinois on the occasion of the 1968 Democratic National Convention. Also, the script, which is written by Aaron Sorkin, and he directed this, it's one of the best directions I've seen in a while, and the script was very good too. Now, Steven Spielberg was originally supposed to direct this film because DreamWorks produced this, but things happened over the years, and then when they finally got it together, he couldn't do it, and Aaron Sorkin did, and he did a great job with this film. They're indicted by a grand jury on March 20th, 1969, and the trial did not start until September 24th, 1969. And they had a few defense counselors, but they had William Counselor, which is played by Reitland, that's right, the Academy Award winner, and also Leonard Weinglass, which is played by Sheckman. They did an excellent job as their attorney. But you know, in real life, they had many more lawyers than that. But because this is a film, it's not going to show everything and tell all the facts of it because it's only a 2.5-hour film. Can't show everything, but if you want to learn everything, just read about it. Now, it shows what happened at the trial and also shows incidents before the trial and during the trial, like the riots in Chicago, the police beating up people, how people came from all over the United States because they wanted the politicians to hear how they felt about the Vietnam War because they wanted to stop because many young men were being killed and being slaughtered on a field that we did not need to belong to. Humphrey was nominated at that time to run against Richard Nixon. And of course, you know your history, Richard Nixon won, but he's not portrayed in this film, but he is around the film. So anyway, they show what happened in the trial as the judge. Boy, Hoffman was tough and he was wrong as a judge in this trial. It also showed how the police, which is what's happening somewhat today, were the main perpetrators of violence towards the demonstrators. And these are young people who just want to voice their choices, but they're being stopped by Mayor Daley. And I'm from Chicago. I was a young, very young man at that time, but I do remember it while it was happening. And man, I'll tell you, it was really rough for the city of Chicago. But this film really showed all that action and also really had all the communication that you need to learn about this, but not only the emotional turmoil that everyone went through during this time, but not only that, how the actors, they really played very good roles in this film and really totally made me believe it. Man, I will admit, I was stage struck, I was starstruck, and I was emotionally involved with this film because, like I said, I was a young man. I'm from Chicago. I do remember this. It also shows what happened after the trial and things like that, what went on. But what you will to know and what you should learn is who were these young men that was on trial and why they were on trial. That's what you learn in this film. Like I said, this is one of the best films I've seen this year. I feel Aaron Sorkin did a great job with the direction, the script writing. Not only that, with the actors that they chose to portray these defendants. I feel Sacha Baron Cohen did a good job with this. I feel like Joseph Gordon-Levitt, as a prosecutor, did an excellent job with this film too. And Ryler as counselor, man, this is a very good film to watch. I'm giving this 4 trees, 4 stars. I'm giving the top for this film. I really am. It was entertaining, and you will really be dragged into this film because you will get to learn a lot about 1968, a lot about your democratic rights, but not only that, you get to learn a lot what happened at that time, and maybe you might compare this to today a little bit. I did. That's why The Trial of the Chicago 7, which again will be on Netflix on the 16th of October. It's one of the best films of the year. Thanks for watching my review. I really appreciate it, and I'm Al McGee.